The best way to predict your future is to create it. Whatever you are, be a good one. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. I will prepare, and someday my chance will come. Character is like a tree, and reputation like its shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. It often requires more courage to dare to do right than to fear to do wrong. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. You can fool all the people some of the time and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. To ease another's heartache is to forget one's own. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. That some achieve great success is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorns have roses. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. Every man's happiness is his own responsibility. It is difficult to make a man miserable while he feels worthy of himself and claims kindred to the great God who made him. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. Tact, the ability to describe others as they see themselves. If I were two-faced, would I be wearing this one? Leave nothing for tomorrow, which can be done today. If you would win a man to your cause, first convince him that you are his sincere friend. In the end, it is not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. A friend is one who has the same enemies as you have. I laugh because I must not cry. That is all. That is all. Determine that the thing can and shall be done, and then we shall find the way. You cannot build character and courage by taking away people's initiative and independence. Let not him who is houseless pull down the house of another, but let him work diligently and build one for himself. As I would not be a slave, so I would not be a master. This expresses my idea of democracy. I like to see a man proud of the place in which he lives. I like to see a man live so that his place will be proud of him. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. I have been driven many times upon my knees by the overwhelming conviction that I had nowhere else to go. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail. Without it, nothing can succeed. I don't know who my grandfather was. I am much more concerned to know what his grandson will be. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. The best way to get a bad law repealed is to enforce it strictly. You can have anything you want if you want it badly enough. Stand with anybody that stands right, stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. I am in favor of animal rights as well as human rights. That is the way of a whole human being.